Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Few foods capture the spirit of a nation quite like the Australian meat pie. More than just a meal, it's a true cultural icon, a symbol of comfort and convenience that evokes memories of sporting events, road trips and quick lunches. You'd be hard-pressed to find a bakery or local shop that doesn't offer its own take on this beloved savory pastry. This humble pie has a rich history, evolving from simple beginnings to become a staple across the country. We're talking about a dish that truly defines Australian comfort food, widely loved for its flaky crust and savory filling. It's an essential part of the Australian culinary experience, connecting generations through its enduring appeal. A storied history, tracing the origins of the Australian meat pie. The Australian meat pie didn't just appear overnight. Its roots stretch back centuries, far beyond the shores of Australia. Understanding its heritage means looking at how a classic European dish traveled the world and transformed into something uniquely Australian. European ancestry of the pie. The concept of encasing meat in a pastry crust is an old one, with origins tracing back to ancient Rome. These early pies were less about the crust for eating and more about preserving the meat. Think of them as edible containers, keeping fillings fresh before refrigeration existed. By the Middle Ages in Europe, pies became more sophisticated, with various fillings and crust styles. It was a practical and popular way to prepare and transport food, especially for travelers and laborers. When British settlers arrived in Australia, they brought their culinary traditions with them, and pies were certainly among them. Colonial influences and early Australian pies. As the British established colonies in Australia, traditional recipes crossed oceans. Meat pies were a natural fit for the new environment. Australians had access to abundant meat, especially beef and mutton, and the idea of a portable, hearty meal resonated deeply. Early Australian pies likely mirrored their British counterparts, often substantial and filling. They were a common sight in bakeries and homes, favored for their convenience and satisfying taste. Over time, subtle changes began to occur, adapting to local ingredients and tastes. This slow evolution set the stage for the distinct Australian meat pie we recognize today. Defining the authentic Australian meat pie, what makes it so special? What is it about the Australian meat pie that makes it so universally loved? It's more than just meat in a crust, it's a carefully crafted experience. The truly authentic Australian meat pie distinguishes itself through a precise alchemy of pastry and filling. Each element plays a crucial role in creating the iconic taste and texture. Our focus now turns to these core characteristics, exploring what makes this savory treat uniquely Australian. The perfect crust, flaky, golden, and essential. The pastry of an Australian meat pie is not just a container, it's a fundamental part of the pie's identity. Imagine a crust that's golden brown, flaky on top, and sturdy enough at the base to hold a generous filling without crumbling. Achieving this balance involves specific choices in ingredients and preparation. Many bakers opt for a mix of plain and self-rising flour to get the right texture. The fat content is also key. A good quality butter, or a blend of fats helps create those desirable layers. Baking techniques are equally important. A blind baked base prevents a soggy bottom, ensuring it can stand up to the moist filling. The top crust is often made from a puff pastry or a rich short crust, allowing it to expand and turn golden. This combination results in a pie that's both satisfying to bite into and easy to handle, whether you're at a game or on the go. The savory filling, mince, gravy and secret ingredients. While the crust sets the stage, the filling is truly the heart of the Australian meat pie. Traditionally, it's all about beef mince, ground beef, cooked down in a rich, savory gravy. The beef needs to be tender and well seasoned, often with a hint of onion, garlic, and sometimes a dash of Worcestershire sauce or tomato paste for depth. The gravy isn't just a thickener, it's what binds the flavors and keeps the mince moist. It should be neither too thick nor too runny. Some regional variations introduce interesting twists. You might find pies with a touch of pepper, a hint of mushroom, or even a blend of different meats. These subtle additions give each bakery its own signature taste, making the search for your favorite a real adventure. The art of the floater, pies and peas in true Aussie style. Originating primarily in South Australia, the pie floater is perhaps the most unique way to enjoy an Australian meat pie. Imagine your classic meat pie, not on a plate, but nestled in a bowl of thick, bright green pea soup. This hearty combination is more than just a meal, it's a traditional supper often enjoyed after a night out. The pea soup itself is usually a rich, earthy puree, often seasoned with a hint of mint or bacon. The pie is simply placed, or floated, into the soup. Diners often add a touch of tomato sauce or vinegar for an extra kick. It's a comforting, filling, and distinctly Australian dish that showcases the versatility of the beloved meat pie. Beyond the classic, popular variations and modern takes on the Aussie pie. While the traditional beef mince pie holds a special place, the Australian pie scene is far from one-dimensional. Bakers and home cooks alike keep pushing the boundaries, creating delicious variations that cater to every taste. These inventive takes show just how adaptable the humble meat pie truly is. Chicken and mushroom, a creamy alternative. For those who prefer a milder flavor, the chicken and mushroom pie offers a delightful change. This popular variation features tender pieces of chicken, often combined with sliced mushrooms, all swimming in a rich, creamy white sauce. It is a comforting pie, providing a smooth and savory experience that is quite different from the robust beef versions. The creamy filling works beautifully with the flaky pastry, making it a comforting choice for lunch or dinner. Lamb and rosemary, a hearty contender. If you crave something richer and more aromatic, the lamb and rosemary pie is an excellent choice. This pie pairs succulent lamb, slow-cooked until it is melt in your mouth tender, with the distinct, herbaceous notes of rosemary. This combination creates a deep, satisfying flavor profile. It appeals to those seeking a heartier meal, with the earthy lamb and fragrant rosemary bringing a gourmet touch to a classic comfort food. It tastes remarkably comforting, a perfect choice for colder days. Gourmet and innovative fillings, pushing the boundaries. Modern Australian pie makers are truly getting creative, showing just how versatile the pie can be. We are seeing a new wave of gourmet and innovative fillings that move far beyond traditional meats. Imagine sinking your teeth into a pie filled with pulled pork. Slow-cooked pork, often with a smoky barbecue sauce, encased in a golden crust. It offers a sweet and savory punch. Curry. A delicious blend of spices and tender meat or vegetables. This offers a flavorful kick for those who enjoy a bit of heat. Vegetarian or vegan options. With growing demand, many bakeries now offer plant-based pies. These feature fillings like roasted vegetables, lentils, or plant-based mince, proving that everyone can enjoy a hearty pie. These newer options show that the Australian meat pie is not stuck in the past. It keeps evolving, embracing new flavors and dietary needs while still keeping its beloved pie shape. Where to find the best, iconic pie establishments across Australia. So, you've learned about the history and the delicious variations of Australian meat pies. Now, where can you go to taste some of the absolute best? Australia offers a treasure trove of bakeries and pie shops, each with its own loyal following and unique take on this beloved classic. Finding your favorite is part of the fun, and we'll point you to some truly iconic spots. Harry's Café de Wheels, New South Wales. If you're in Sydney, a visit to Harry's Café de Wheels is an absolute must. This isn't just a pie shop, it's a piece of history. Operating from a caravan since the 1930s, Harry's has served countless locals and celebrities alike. Their tiger pie is legendary. It's a classic beef pie topped with mushy peas, mashed potato, and gravy. It's the ultimate comfort food experience after a night out or a long day exploring the city. You'll find it hits all the right notes for a robust and satisfying meal. Now that you know the story behind these iconic pies, stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.